such an outrageous harvest method? The large geese, carrying sickles, harvested all the ripe wheat. When all the wheat was piled together, 2 sheep took on the task of transport, moving the ripe wheat to the side. The horses weren't idle either. The mule put the harness on the horse's head, responsible for pulling the harvester. The ducklings worked behind, picking up wheat stalks and placing them on a shovel, then handing them to the drake, who swung them back to the warehouse for storage. They cooperated perfectly. Mules pulled the cart, goats used their horns to lift the wheat high, and the ducks above arranged it neatly. The goats didn't dare to waste a second. They had to bundle the straw before winter, and no one dared to be lazy. 4 old cows soon piled the wheat stalks into a huge haystack. As the saying goes, when men and women work together, the work isn't tiring. The diligent hens and roosters truly gave it their all. The project neared completion. Swallows flew, stitching the roof's messy hay into 3 rows. Hens in the coop lined up, punched in, and started laying eggs. Outside, a rooster pulled a switch, sending hundreds of eggs to wooden boxes. To prevent breakage, a pig used a board to cover them, spitting out nails to seal them securely. The puppy pushed the goat to plow, finishing hundreds of acres of land in a single day. The tiny insects were even more incredible, quickly spinning to dig holes for later planting. The little swallows neatly dropped seeds into the pre-dug holes, and even the 3 chick siblings joined the farm clearing team. The mother hen was diligent and capable, digging holes with her left, sowing seeds with her right. She just couldn't stop. Then, the chick filled an iron bucket with well water to irrigate the fields. The boss stood above, directing, and the pelican came to help. Its wide beak quickly filled with lake water, which it poured into a leaky iron basin to irrigate hundreds of acres of farmland. Instantly, corn seedlings immediately broke through the soil, grew tall, and bore tender, yellow, sweet corn cobs. Tomatoes were no exception, climbing along stakes, sprouting tender shoots, and bearing bright, tender red fruits. The cabbages were eager to grow big and ripen. Then, the rabbit quickly pushed a cart, harvesting corn from the field and hauling it away. The piglet used the crane's sharp beak as scissors, cutting down great bunches to fill the basket. But the rabbit's carrots weren't twins. One after another, 10 generations were pulled from the soil. Soon, the little animals raised this year's abundant harvest over their heads, humming a tune, and stored all the food in the warehouse. After half a month of work, the autumn harvest season had passed. The animals had toiled for a year, and their food was enough for a comfortable winter. The farm's granaries store their whole year's food supply, with every kind of fruit and vegetable.